Hello everyone, you're welcome to solve this nice algebra problem, which is 2 to the power of m plus 4 to the power of m plus 8 to the power of m. This is equal to 39. So what is the value of m, given that m is a member of real numbers? So let's provide a solution from here. So we have 2 raised to the power of m plus, we can express 4 as 2 raised to the power of 2, then raised to the power of m, then plus 8, which is 2 to the power of 3, raised to the power of m. This is equal to 39. The next step is that 2 to the power of 2 raised to the power of m and 2 to the power of 3 to the power of m. This is in the form of a to the power of n raised to the power of m, which we can express as a raised to the power of m raised to the power of n. Applying this exponent property, then we have 2 to the power of m plus 2 to the power of m raised to the power of 2, then plus 2 raised to the power of m raised to the power of 3. This is equal to 39. Now the next step is that we have that 2 to the power of m is common, so we can let 2 to the power of m be equal to k. So let's express this equation here in terms of k, so that we have k plus k to the power of 2 plus k to the power of 3. This is equal to 39. Now this implies that we have k raised to the power of 3 plus k to the power of 2 plus k. Let's take 39 on the left hand side, so this means we have minus 39. This is equal to 0. So this is k to the power of 3 plus k to the power of 2 plus k, subtract 39, which is minus 27, subtract 9 minus 3. This is equal to 0. So this is to mean that we have k to the power of 3 plus k to the power of 2 plus k minus 27. This is 3 to the power of 3 minus 9, which is 3 to the power of 2. Subtract 3. This is equal to 0. So we have k to the power of 3 and 3 to the power of 3 here. So this is k to the power of 3, subtract 3 to the power of 3 plus k to the power of 2, subtract 3 to the power of 2, then plus k minus 3. This is equal to 0. Now we have got 3 parts here. The first part here, this is the difference of 2 cubes, which is a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3. The second part here, this is the difference of 2 perfect squares expressed as a squared minus b squared. Then now we have the third part here. Now this is the difference of 2 cubes expressed as a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3. This is a subtract b, h squared plus a times b, then plus b to the power of 2. Now let's apply this identity so that we have k subtract 3, k squared, then plus 3k, then plus 3 squared, which is 9. Let's call this as the first part. Now we have this. The second part is the difference of 2 perfect squares expressed as a squared minus b squared. This is the same thing as a plus b multiplied by a subtract b. So this means that k squared minus 3 squared, this is the same thing as k plus 3 multiplied by k subtract 3. So this is the second part here. So let's combine the first part, the second part, and also the third part here. So that now we have k subtract 3, k squared plus 3k plus 9. Then we have plus k plus 3 multiplied by k minus 3. Then we have plus k minus 3. This is equal to 0. So this is to mean that k minus 3 is common here. So this means we can factor out k subtract 3 into the parentheses. This is k squared plus 3k plus 9. Then plus, here we have k plus 3. Then plus 1. this is equal to 0. So this implies that we have k subtract 3. This is k squared. We have 3k plus k. This is plus 4k. Then we have 9 plus 1. This is 10 plus 3. So we have plus 13. And this is equal to 0. So we have got two parts here. We have k subtract 3. This is equal to 0. Then we have k to the power of 2 plus 4k plus 13. This is equal to 0. So from the first case here, we have that k is equal to 3. K is equal to 3. Now the second part here, this is a quadratic equation where we have a is equal to 1, b is equal to 4, and we have that c, this is equal to 13. Now, we need to assess the nature of the root of this quadratic equation here. That is by determining the discriminant value, which is b squared minus 4ac. So let's substitute the values of a, b, and c in this formula here, so that we have 4 squared minus 4 times a, which is 1, then times c, which is 13. So this is to mean that we have 4 squared, which is 16, subtract 4 times 13, this is minus 52. So this means that the discriminant value is 16 minus 52. This is negative 36, and this is less than 0. So what this means is that we have two complex roots. This means we have two complex roots in this case. And this means that there is no real solution that can be obtained from this quadratic equation. So therefore, the quadratic equation is rejected. This quadratic equation here, this is rejected because we have that the value of m is a member of real numbers. Now, so let's proceed with k that is equal to 3 from here. Now we have k is equal to 3. And if you recall, we stated that we let 2 to the power of m be equal to k. Here. So that now, here we have 2 to the power of m. This is equal to 3. To solve for m, let's introduce logarithm on both sides. We have log 2 to the power of m. This is equal to log 3. Now, log 2 to the power of m, this is in the form of log a raised to the power of b, which we can express as b log a. So let's apply this power log property so that log 2 to the power of m becomes m. Log 2, this is equal to log 3. So let's divide both sides by log 2. Here we have log 2. So this is to mean that m is equal to log 3 over log 2, which we can express as log 3 to base 2. So this is the value of m. This is the value of m. The next step is to verify. Let's check if this value of m satisfies the equation. If you recall, we have 2 to the power of m plus 4 raised to the power of m plus 8 raised to the power of m. This should give us a value of 39. So we have 2 raised to the power of m, which is log 3 to base 2, then plus 4, which you can express as 2 raised to the power of 2, then log 3 to base 2, then plus 8, which is 2 to the power of 3, multiplied by log 3 to base 2. This is supposed to give us a value of 39. Now this is 2 raised to the power of log 3 to base 2, then plus, now 2 is a power here, we can express this as 2 to the power of log 3 squared to base 2, then plus 3 is a power, so we can express this as 2 raised to the power of log 3 to the power of 3 to base 2. This is supposed to give us a value of 39. Now, this is in the form of a raised to the power of log b to base a, and this should give us a value of b. So this is to mean that 2 raised to the power of log 3 to base 2, this should give us a value of 3. And then we have 2 raised to the power of log 3 squared to base 2. This should give us a value of 3 squared, which is equal to 9. Then we have 2 raised to the power of log 3 raised to the power of 3 to base 2. This should give us a value of 3 to the power of 3, and this is equal to 27. So now let's sum up 3, 9, and 27. So we have 3 plus 9 plus 27. This is supposed to give us a value of 39. So this is to mean that 9 plus 3, this is equal to 12, then plus 27. This should give us a value of 39. So 27 plus 12, this is equal to 39, which is equal to 39. So this implies that the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. And this to affirm that m, which is log 3 to base 2, this satisfies the equation. So kindly follow the steps, like this video, and kindly subscribe. Please like this video and kindly subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.